question is, who knew that he was there? Because he wasn't a well man, was he? Presumably he needed health facilities or medical supplies, and we're being told that this house, quite a large mansion worth $1 million, was built specifically for him, and it was built at least 5 years ago. So do you think there will now be questions asked about who knew he was there and how long they knew he was there for?
Well, it is ridiculous, you know, a mansion especially built for him, and maybe many of his entourage in just 60 miles north of Pakistani capital Islamabad. Who built it, and why the intelligence service actually did not know about it? Definitely there was a cover-up in a way or another, and also we have to know about these medical facilities. I never actually bought these stories that he got kidney failure and he needs dialysis and a huge machine like this, because, you know, I traced that, I searched it. He never suffered from any kidney problems. So there were a lot of stories about his health, but I believe he was in good health. He suffered from, you know, a little bit of high blood pressure, but not kidney failure at all. Now the question is, why this mansion was built for him 5 years ago, and why actually nobody discovered that the owner of this mansion is Osama bin Laden? So, and also whether he used to move around during his stay in that mansion, whether people visited him. So a lot of questions need to be answered.
Abdul Bariatwan speaking to us from London. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
Let's speak some more now to Mark Kimmett, a retired U.S. Army Brigadier General and former Deputy Director of Plans and Strategy at CENTCOM, joins us live from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much. Are you surprised at all to hear that bin Laden had been hiding in plain sight in what's being described by our producer in Abbottabad as paradise?
No, I'm not really surprised. This is fairly typical in manhunts. We look into the Balkans, look how many years it took to find Karadzic. We still haven't found Mladic. There are IRA terrorists still hiding in plain sight in Northern Ireland. These are very, very difficult operations, particularly when people, number one, don't want to be found, and number two, when people in that area go out of their way to ensure that they're not found as well.
But do you suspect that perhaps Pakistani officials may have known he was there all along?
There's been a lot of speculation that that was the case. I don't think anybody has any hard proof, but it is clear that there were people aiding him and assisting him in ensuring that he wasn't found. And as we saw for 9.5 years, he wasn't found.
Zafar Jaspal is an associate professor of international relations at Quaid-e-Azam University and can speak to us now. First of all, Osama bin Laden's presence in Pakistan, a lot of people in Afghanistan will be saying that they've been vindicated and that Osama bin Laden has been at large in Pakistan for some time.
Yeah, this was the very important thing, that if we can follow, since especially last 3-4 weeks, the impression was generated that he's in the north of Afghanistan instead of coming in the south of Afghanistan. But at the same time, if we see that military operation in South Waziristan and the continuous military operation has minimized his, you can say, sanctuaries there, but at the same time now ending up in Abbottabad, it is a big news for the public, but of course for our intelligence agencies and the government, it was already known, certainly because the operation was conducted with the support and with the cover, under their cover.
Do you foresee a backlash in Pakistan? We've heard about Pakistani cooperation in this. Put it into context for me. I mean, was Osama bin Laden, did he have a lot of followers in Pakistan who might now be thinking of taking retribution inside Pakistan for its cooperation?
Definitely. I think what we're likely to see is an increased level of chaos and instability in Pakistan. Pakistan has had instability on multiple levels: social level, sectarian tensions, political assassinations, and of course Pakistan has always seemed like a country that has teetered on the verge of some sort of civil war or implosion. And something like this is only likely to heighten tensions inside Pakistan on multiple levels.
Yeah, we've seen the Taliban being extremely active in Pakistan and moving further from the tribal areas into cities. So do you think that that is going to be exacerbated now with news of Osama bin Laden's death?
No doubt. And of course, what we're also seeing is we finally see tangible proof that Osama bin Laden lived in Pakistan, certainly with complicity with certain sections of the Pakistani intelligence and or military establishment.
Is that going to be looked at? Will that be a huge embarrassment? A lot of difficult questions for Pakistan to answer.
No doubt. This is only likely to exacerbate political tensions within the Pakistani regime.